everybody, my name is Dan or CavemanFilms, and today, well, I've got some things you might not have known about Minecraft 1.11. So I've got 5 little interesting tidbits about the recent updates and the snapshots that a lot of people kind of gloss over because they're kind of minor details, but when you actually think about them, they're really cool. They're really cool little minor details. Now, some of them you might have noticed for yourself, some of them you probably have no idea they've changed this, okay? Because it's so obscure and no one's actually going to think about doing this. So, without further ado, let's get into the list. So the first thing I want to go over is the shield I'm wielding. Now, you guys might know that the shield was added in like 1.9 as part of the combat update, but when they released the shield, they made it so that when you blocked with the shield, you still took damage. In fact, you took about 66% of the damage was absorbed by the shield, so you took the remaining third, and that was pretty good, but they've buffed the shield in 1.11. So from now on, when you have your shield out, it completely blocks all damage from the front facing position, and also knocks back your enemy. And it's really overpowered. Like, you can take on basically whatever you want with this shield. It deflects arrows from a skeleton. It can even deflect a creeper blast. Now watch this. You will not take any damage from this creeper. Hi there, buddy. I just blocked a creeper. I can block all these guys, and I am perfectly fine. And that just blows my mind. That really does. So that's it for the shield, and I mean, it's just ridiculous. And it's nighttime, so more zombies are coming out trying to fight me. Now, of course, if you don't block with the shield, well, you're not going to, save yourself from the damage. You actually have to try. Let's block this one creeper blow. Hey, buddy. Now, speaking of creepers, I've actually imbued this one with the characteristics of a night vision potion, because in this update, creepers now, when they explode, they cause a lingering effect of the potion they have. So if they have blindness, or if they have poison, or anything like that, when they explode, they will leave like a little reservoir. And if you walk into that, you get the potion effect. So if I switch my game mode to 0, right? And then I immediately have to pull my shield out because he's right here. Hey, buddy. Watch this. He exploded, and as you can see, I have night vision now. There's also lots of skeletons trying to kick my butt, but I can see them very well because I have night vision. It's really cool, but it can also make things a lot tougher on you because, well, for instance, if the creeper, you were fighting it with like a potion effect, like a poison or a splash potion of harming, it can actually go and bite you in the butt, and it's kind of a problem here. Guys, will you quit fighting me? I have a shield. You can't hurt me unless you hit me from behind. That's not fair. We don't like that. We're going into... Hey, get out of here. Get out of here. Hey, get out of here. Go. That's right. Get out. Get out. Be gone. That's right. You don't almost kill me in my own house. That doesn't happen. Wow, so I think I just stumbled across a glitch where I am infinitely eating. This is kind of neat. For our next one, it's just kind of something really neat. Now, if we spawn ourselves a blaze, right? They have a new weakness. Now, I have a splash potion of night vision on my right hand, but if we go over here, I just have a splash water bottle, and you know what that does. That's just water, right? Well, if you splash a blaze with the splash water bottle, it now damages the blaze by 1 heart of damage. So you can technically defeat the blaze with no actual weapons. You're just throwing water at it. And if you do it enough times, it will die. That's pretty neat. Now, the fourth thing you might not have known about Minecraft 1.11 is that in 1.10, they removed a bunch of eggs. Now, these eggs included, but were not limited to, the wither skeleton, the mule, the skeleton horse, the zombie horse, the donkey, the stray, the husk, and of course, the Elder Guardian. And the fact that I just showed you that in this game means that they brought them back. That's kind of neat. So if you want to spawn any of those things now, you can in the latest versions of Minecraft. And the final thing that I didn't really know about Minecraft 1.11, but they added to the game that actually does make a lot of sense and really is helpful to you guys, is that you can now burn tons more things in furnaces, like a lot more things, and they make sense too. So if we go over to this chest over here, you'll see what we can now smelt that we couldn't smelt before. So we've got wool, we've got black carpet, or any kind of carpet really. I mean, if it's made out of wool, it burns now, which is nice. We've got ladders, buttons, bows, bowls, boats, doors, and fishing rods. And that makes sense because they're all made out of wood, which is flammable. It doesn't matter how it's made. Like if you make it into a door, it's still going to catch on fire, okay? So I think to finish this all off, we're going to burn this because honestly, I'm a little bit of a pyromaniac and I kind of get my gratification out of putting doors and boats in a furnace and burning it alive. Now they have different values too. So for instance, I put the button in here. Oh, and it actually managed to smelt it. That's nice. Oh, wait, no, let's try this again. There we go. All right, so the button was in here. It did not smelt it because the button only smelts half an item. And same thing goes for the bowl, but we have things like the bow here that actually I think smells 1.5, and then the boat itself smelts 2. So that's really neat. They have different times. It makes sense depending on how much wood was put into the crafting recipe of the item, and that's really neat. And also, it just gives you a better way to like burn things. So in case you don't have any coal or charcoal or anything like that, and you have just a surplus of items you got out of a dungeon or something and you're far away from your base, you can now use very ordinary wooden stuff and burn it, which is always nice. But anyway, guys, hopefully you guys didn't know about a lot of these things, because I know I didn't. The only one that I knew for real was the shield one, because I noticed it immediately after using it. The blaze thing and the smelting and the items, I mean, the item kind of I knew, and then the creeper stuff I didn't. It was really some really good attention to detail that makes the game feel, you know, a lot more like a real world instead of just Legos, which it doesn't really feel like Legos anymore. It just feels like its own little ecosystem. But anyway, guys, I've been rambling for too much. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you want to see more style videos like this, leave a like. Tell me what you liked, and tell me what you're excited for when 1.11 fully comes out.